Well, everybody's checking in with the snow videos, so why not myself? Cleared off all the cars, plowed and everything last night, and cleared off the awning, and we got, looks like probably about another 4 inches last night. And that awning came slamming down. There's an adjustment point down there that keeps slipping when it gets too much weight on it. I was making breakfast and that thing was like, bam! I was like, it like felt like something hit the camper pretty hard. So anyway, I'm gonna work on getting the truck cleared off and warmed up and that cleared off and stop plowing everything, get ready so I can get some work done. But here's a look around the property. It does look pretty nice covered in snow. It doesn't look as bad. It just looks more nature rather than like tree debris and everything else everywhere. But isn't that an awesome winter landscape? All the trees all the way up and out back. Gotta be careful, there's a bunch of ice under the snow here, so I gotta walk like a penguin. Isn't that beautiful? Once all this is all cleared out of here and stuff this summer, just gonna have all the tall standing trees all the way around the property. It's gonna be nice out here. Look at that. The house wrap all the way down. Looks like I gotta fold that, staple that end a little better. Well, I'm gonna move a bunch of snow and then I'll get in the house and get some work done today. Yeah, it looks like we got about found some more ice. Looks like we got about 8 inches total. If you look, even the stuff that landed on the ladder, it's almost filled between steps. So yeah, probably a good 8 inches or more. But let's see if we can get some work done on the house today once this is all squared away. Well, snow's cleared as good as I'm going to clear it. It's off the cars, it's plowed enough, and everything's going to freeze rock solid anyway coming tonight. Whatever. So I'm going to get back to starting off with cleanup of the house because everything's still a disaster. I had only got the area that we were working in Saturday cleared up, and then yesterday I had a slow start, and then I noticed that there was a swap meet that wasn't terribly far from here, and we really don't have any during the winter. So I had to go to that and whatnot. I did make a connection for some parts for the car that I'm buying, but I didn't want to buy anything until I have the car in my possession. So that was cool. So, and then yesterday plowing and other stuff getting ready for the storm. So today we'll start with some cleanup. We'll take down the Christmas tree finally. I don't want that getting too dusty, so I'm gonna blow that off a little bit, get all the ornaments put away, and we'll see what we get. But I at least need it cleaned today, so I'm more driven tomorrow to get more done. So let's do some cleaning, organizing, and all that jazz. Well, tree's finally down, middle of January, so it stayed up a couple extra weeks, few extra weeks. That's okay. So that's down. Now let's work on cleanup, the important stuff. Well, got one side all cleaned up over there. All cleaned up over there, and the tree's down. And I took a break and helped run timber out back for a while, get some energy out of him. And now I'm gonna attack the other side and call it a night because the cold is settling in. But yeah, so as you can see back here, there's a mess over there. And there's a mess over here. So let's get this cleaned up so tomorrow hopefully I can just come in, hammer down, and get some work done. I don't know what time I'm picking up Riley tomorrow. That'll decide if I'm working in the morning or afternoon. So we'll see what happens. Let's get to it. All right, that's it. Everything's all cleaned up, swept up, and whatnot. Only thing I didn't do was sort the tools. I'll do that in the morning. That'll only take a couple of minutes. But all kinds of clear floor space to be able to work tomorrow, hopefully. And let's see what we're gonna get done. Tomorrow, basically, I want to get these ceiling joists in this side here squared away. That should be reasonably straightforward. And then I gotta sister up a couple of these ones here, replace the chunk on the end of them and whatnot. So see if I maybe get if I can get all the ceiling joists squared away tomorrow as far as I'm installed. Then I still have to go around and block all of it, like tons of blocking. Not looking forward to that at all. But it's got to be done. So we'll get back to it, and hopefully you guys' week's off to a good start, and hopefully tomorrow will be a more productive day for me. Thanks for watching. Right, getting back to it today, and a little bit distracted this morning. Realized that my truck was making some noises yesterday, so looked into that. Turns out the water pump's falling apart. Like, you can actually move the pulley around. And I replaced it 3 years ago with a genuine AC Delco part, and it's already failed. Whatever. So I just ordered one of those. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow, so I can do it before the absolute cold snap. And went and got salt and stuff for the driveway. Went and got diesel for the heater and all that jazz. And finally getting started back here. So today, I think I'm going to work on a couple of these ceiling joists here are rotted at the very ends, as you can see, right there and right there. So these, I can sister these up. So I'm going to work on sistering these up, and the original roof rafter has a little bit of rot in it also. So that doesn't matter at all because it has a brand new one sistered beside it. But I'm probably just going to cut that out, and then the new board I can put on this side and have it run along the side and sister up under it and match right up to the new one, and then that one I'll cut it so it'll just rest on top. Not that it needs any support either way, but and then I can chop off this rotted end and just not do anything with it. So I'm going to work on that. This one I started doing the other way before. I cut off the nub, I blocked it in, and then I sistered it up on the far side, which didn't think through that I could have notched that piece right out of the way and shoved it over. So that one I spent too much time on, and that one there too. So these two, I'm going to make it more simple. Yeah, those two, I'll definitely make it more simple. And we'll work on getting that done and some blocking and stuff like that. Let's see what I can get done with the rest of the day. Alright, so that was a little bit of a sidetrack. I wanted to get this plasticed up because it is getting cold out and we're getting down to single digits of a high of single digits this weekend. So we're actually, I think we're going to be in the negatives on the lows. So this side of the house is the windward side of the house, and all the wind's just been crashing on this, blowing up inside the house and sweeping out the other rafters on the other side, basically taking any of the heat that I'm getting right up and out. So I don't want to seal it up totally because of the fumes from the heater. So I left the front one open, blocked this one, and hopefully that's enough fumes to get out, but cage a little bit of heat, cut down on some of the wind cutting through. Now we'll get to work. well, I have a couple of those days where you just can't get motivated and you can't just drive yourself to like be your normal busy self, get to work. Yeah, I'm having a couple of those days. So I got a couple of those stitched in. They're roughly bolted in place. I got to check them all thoroughly with a level and stuff like that. I'll do that tomorrow. I got one more to do right there. Nope, not that one, not that one, that one. I'll do that in the morning and whatnot. But yeah, so just can't get the drive today. So I'm going to call it. So I'll probably just wrap this into the video for tomorrow. I'll make them both into one because this would be a pathetic video for today. So hopefully I can tie this into tomorrow and whatnot. Plus, not motivated, and then my buddy offered me to come over for dinner. So I'm going to go over there, hang out, have some grub, socialize with some people for a few. And then, yeah, wish me luck better for tomorrow. So you guys have better entertainment and I get more done. Let's see what happens.